Hey mamas, near and far. If you are planning a trip down south and want to do the beach for your next spring break or summer vacation, you have to go to Destin. When we went last year, we drove all the way down and did it road trip style. And this year, we found out that Allegiant has a hub in both Cincinnati and Louisville, and you can fly directly into Destin, and it was a really cool experience. So we did our flights directly into that airport, our first time ever, and it is on an Air Force base. So when you go to fly out, even though it's a small airport, you may think that it'll be easier to get through security, but things are a little more strict. They may do some extra checks of you and your carry-on stuff, even if you have a kid like I do. So just be prepared for that. But the airport's beautiful. There's a lot of great photo op spots in there. And if you have not done before, and your kids might think it's cool, is that you actually get to walk off a ramp directly off the plane and into the airport, and then when you leave, you go on the ramp and onto the airplane, so you get to be outside, and so it's a little bit of extra walking. They built a whole extra terminal just for Allegiant, so really affordable as far as flights go, and it's nice that it's direct there, direct back, so you don't have to worry about missing connections and all that type of stuff. So we definitely recommend flying down to the Destin area with Allegiant, and we even were able to book our car through the Allegiant app, and their customer service for their car rentals was incredible. So just a really smooth experience. The whole airport staff was really great. So you should definitely do that when you're going down. And then if you want to know where should you stay, there's a tons of different options of different places, hotels, condos, Airbnbs, all that type of stuff. We highly recommend going through Newman Dailey directly. Not only do they give you really cool discounts, they also give you free stuff that you get to do while you're down there. So we stayed at the Silver Shells Beach Resort and Spa. Gorgeous property. Last year we stayed in a big condo that was only a half-mile walk right up to the ocean, and it was a pet-friendly property, and it was perfect for us. But this time we felt really spoiled. We were on the 9th floor. The balcony overlooks the ocean, so if you're somebody that likes cruising like we like to do, you actually can leave the doors or sliding doors open and hear the ocean waves while you're sleeping. It was magical. So really cool property. They've got their own pool there, security. You can walk right out onto the ocean. They had a little bar and stuff right there. So really amazing property. So we highly recommend that you look into that one if you want something a little fancier and really want to treat yourself. We also, because our flight didn't go out until pretty later in the evening, and we had already checked out, and when we were down last year, Newman Dailey was redoing the Beachside Inn, which was right down the street, right across the ocean. Like you walk across the street and you're on the ocean. And they were redoing that property when we were down last year. So they had us park there and get a chance to just hang out on the beach for the last few hours of our day before we went out. And if you're looking for something that's more budget friendly, and or if you just want a weekend getaway with your spouse and to be right there across the water from all the ocean, that's a really good one as well. But again, booking through Newman Dailey is the way to go. The best savings, the best value, the best customer service, and they even leave you welcome baskets and everything you need. They have a 24/7 concierge service, so if anything happens, it doesn't matter what property you're staying on, they are there for you. So they will pretty much bring you anything that you need if there's something missing or something that happened. Really incredible service. It's really nice to feel like you're taken care of as a mom when we're taking care of everybody else. I love having Newman Dailey just take care of me. So we did some really cool things this time. Last year, the Crab Trap in Destin had treated us to a fantastic dinner, and everybody fell in love with the smoked tuna. And so the first thing we did after we landed the first evening was go straight to the other Crab Trap location that they have. Was on our way from the airport to Silver Shells. And so how to get that again. So this time we went to Floyd's Shrimp and Steakhouse, and oh my goodness, besides the really cool ambiance and being outside again, we got to watch a sand volleyball tournament that was going on. The wait staff, the management, they were just wonderful. They treated us really, really great, and we were really, really thankful for them. The portion sizes will blow your mind. You definitely get a great value here. We ordered stuff, wanted to try out a bunch of things, and we had no idea that the portion sizes were ginormous. We definitely had so much to take back to the condo and reheat for later. But just know that when you're ordering things, it is like a family share size. So you definitely will stretch your dollars with the portion sizes that they have there. But highly, highly recommend them. Then we also got to go to the Gulfarium, which we had heard about last time that we were down in Destin, and we were really, really excited that we got to do this and that Newman Dailey arranged it for us. Really, really cool place. It was a lot hot that day, but there's stuff where you get to be inside, you can be outside in the shade. We got to watch some dolphin interactions that you can pay extra for. It's just really, really cool stuff. A lot of science there in a cool way that your kids could get into. Yeah, so you should definitely check out the Gulfarium when you are down in Destin. We also did a sunset dolphin cruise, and that was awesome. They are going to be partnering with Newman Dailey for a little bit longer, and I don't think that's going to continue, but even if it's not one of the things that you do with Newman Dailey's offerings, you should definitely check them out. They offered free beer, wine, and soft drinks, or you could just get ice water the whole time while you're on the cruise. Logan and Kenneth, when they told us that people will make sure to book that dolphin cruise and stand in line for a long time before it even boards, and that they have kind of a cult following, we definitely could tell why. They were so fun and so sincere, and it just made it a blast to be there. They also made this experience really special for our daughter. We were glad that we got there earlier and just hung out around the harbor walk. There's tons of stuff to eat, gelato, ice cream, stuff to look at, and you can get souvenirs, but we made sure to go get in line early, and that way we were able to get first choice of the seats that we wanted. And so just want to thank them with the Sea Blaster Destin, as well as Newman Dailey, for that really awesome experience while we were down there. And something that we did again last year that we got to do again was Emerald Coast e-bikes. So they have been around for a couple years now. They are all over the Destin, Fort Walton, 30A area, and you can book electric bikes from them, and they will make sure that you have everything you need, from helmets to extra chargers if you're doing them all day, to the bike locks, and they deliver them right to you if you need. They'll pick them back up, and we just love the owner and the company and are really, really thankful that they let our family have some e-bikes again. And when we stayed at the condo that was more of a housing community area near the beach, we were able to ride them, and riding at night was our favorite. They even have headlights on them. And So we weren't sure how much, we were going to be able to ride them around Silver Shell's condo, but we realized that when you just go out, they are huge wide sidewalks that go a good amount away from the main highway. So you've got like a huge area of grass before it gets to these wide sidewalks. And so we were able to go like quite a while down those sidewalks and then ride back. We even saw some other e-bike riders. And so we were really, really excited about that. So even if you're staying in a condo, you could still definitely rent their e-bikes. Such a cool, fun experience. So make sure that you check them out and make sure that you reserve some bikes while you are down in Destin next. A Aegean Greek restaurant down there we really wanted to try when we had passed by them last year. They did not give us anything complimentary. We just were so impressed and wanted to make sure to give them a shout out. The food was amazing. It's no wonder that they said that pretty much everybody knows about them. They were really, really surprised that it was our first time in there. So if you are down in that area, it was on our way back to the airport. So we stopped there for an early dinner and then just continued down to the airport. So definitely put that on your to-do list. Even though I lived in Florida at one point, had family that lived in Florida, it was all in the Tampa, Orlando area, and Destin is a whole other side of Florida, and I have really, really fallen in love with it, and it is definitely becoming an annual tradition for our family to go do things down in the Destin area. We cannot wait to go back next year, and we are definitely staying with Newman Dailey again. Just want to thank them and all the people that took care of us. It was just an awesome, awesome experience, and I can't wait to see all of you on the next adventure. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this content, make sure to click the like button, share with a friend, and hit the bell to subscribe and be notified when we have new stuff to share. Doesn't cost anything, so why not? Scan the QR code to be taken to our site and see all the new stuff that we put out every week.